Oke guys ya, kita lanjut ke game yang kedua antara The Ohio Brothers melawan dari Avalon. Oke, kita lihat saja guys ya. Waduh, best player one dikasih Lancelot cuy, dan Tarzan dia gantian ya pakai Martis. Gila, kita lihat saja boy. Set, The Ohio Brothers pakai hero powernya semua loh guys. Ngeri sih. Ya, ini buat emblem yang mereka pakai cuy. Hampir aja. By the way, timnya BTK ya alias timnya Mobazane udah dipulangin Avalon ya guys ya. Jadi gak ada kesempatan buat ke M5 cuy. Yang ada kesempatan ya tinggal 2 tim ini ya.
Milo's gonna have to be a little bit careful. Like I said, in laning phase, Esmeralda definitely kind of gets a slight advantage. Once we get into consecration area, where Milo can kind of pop that ultimate and move around a bit more and get health back even more, that's when it's gonna become a problem for Promise. But here comes TOB, Phantom Execution through the wall, Promise.
Lah, dibegal 3 orang cuy. Ngeri-ngeri sedep ya.
And these early rotations, this is what we were talking about. It's that macro and that micro that comes from the Ohio Brothers. These rotations, you have to be communicating. You have to be letting them know in these side lanes where everyone is at, or at least getting vision, because they are always coming from every different angle.
Most definitely, every single angle exactly. Avalon needs to get that vision. Best player though doesn't want to let anyone go back to base. Demon taking a little bit of damage. He's gonna need to stay in the back line. Demon had a great, wonderful game against BTK on the Snowvaria.
Menit 1 seperti biasa bro. Bentar lagi ada turtle yang pertama ya.
He knows his job. He knows his assignment. He's gonna harass Demon as much as possible. And same thing with best player on this Lancelot. Lots of puncture through the front lines potential.
Oke, itu Demon nggak mau balik dulu guys. Terlalu nekat sih. Tapi Milo, waduh, di outplay sama Demon ya. Mantap sih. Gak apa-apa cuy, ditukerin sama turtle yang pertama. Aman.
And not in favor of anybody yet. We can take a look here at some of the items. You do see that molten core being built up for best player. Definitely trying to go with that tanks a lot route. Just narrowly out golding and out farming the Martis on the
Buset, war. Aku franya Zia. Aman bro.
But we're seeing some nice range from Cold World, some nice possible setups for the future.
Yeah, Hoon throwing a couple jabs out there to Demon just to let him know where he's at, but still 3 up on top. Oh, big pop-up.
A lot of damage on a Zia, but it comes
lah basic, aduh.
But it's a kill for kill.
Cold World, nah, tumbang ya, double kill bro. Saknya tumbang. Gila guys ya, seperti biasa guys, seperti di game pertama tadi ya.
Just cleaning up shot, and it just seems like any single time you supposedly catch the Ohio Brothers, there's always 2 or 3 other players there waiting to punish you for that exact set. And now you can see that the value you get out of that Uranus already in enemy sides, getting that vision, and starting to get a little fearless here is Mielo.
Yeah, now we're gonna have to kind of, I think Avalon knows, maybe we slow it down a little bit. We have lots of late game potential.
Kalau basic udah ngamenin Haskell ya. Menit 3 banding 4 bro.
An early game snowball, it is a plus. But if you don't, at least you're not pigeonholed into that. You still have basic on the Airthil, you still have the Esmeralda, you still have Demon with insane poke damage to the ambush shark. Doesn't want to let it happen. Cold World in a bad spot, gonna get taken out, blasted against the wall. Zia picking up the kill.
Yeah, and especially with those kills going on to Zia, because you know
he likes turtle yang kedua guys ya.
Early. They don't really exactly have the lead to where it can kind of match up with basic getting some of his items. I did see that he picked up those Haas claws earlier, I want to say a minute earlier as well. So, I mean, it definitely doing well with the Ohio Brothers, putting the points where they need to be and being where they need to be as well. As we see 2 up here at top.
Basic needs to be careful, man. Shark.
Kalem aja cuy. Ini pun dari kedua tim nggak ada yang pakai hero healer ya guys ya. Ya masih tetap saja cuy pakai hero tabrak ganyang ya. Pengen main cepet aja.
Does have have a level, 2 levels over
Best
Tarzan.
player 1.
Ooh, best player.
Buset.
Damage, Phantom Execution through.
Masih aman ya guys ya.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see here Tarzan getting Mielo. Just, I mean, Mielo is everywhere trying to be
Turtle yang kedua, boy.
trying to be annoying.
Basic.
He's all over there.
Basic.
Buset,
tumbang bro.
Able to sneak around the back and take the kill. Putting him
Wah,
at 2-0
Hun sih kalau udah dikasih Valentina ngeri banget ya guys ya. Dulu aja di M4 Valentinanya sampai di ban mulut sih. Gila sih.
Once you're starting to rotate late, you're starting to basically follow the enemy team instead of creating plays yourself.
Most definitely, it's 6 minutes in almost. The Ohio Brothers leading 6-3, about a 3,000 gold lead. Best player versus Promise.
Promise.
The falling star moon. Gonna have to try to get
Buset,
away.
langsung tumbang
Tower
guys.
taken down as well off cam.
Oh, udah buang sprint malah
Win
tumbang ya.
forward. Looking for the tires.
Waduh, best
Basic
player
still
1
gonna get the finish. Yes,
akhirnya
Basic
tumbang.
Gets the shutdown. Puts a nice amount of gold into his pocket. Could be helpful for the
Gila cuy.
turnaround.
I feel like
Perang mulu ya guys ya.
He pushed him back into the tower instead of stunning him against the wall. That allowed him some time to be able to get away because it did not stun him. It only moved him, and he was able to flicker himself out of danger. Tarzan might be in a little trouble.
Takes the purple buff as long as he can get away with this, it's worth it, but he doesn't knock his Hoon. Steals the decimation and uses it against his own hero.
Man, the Ohio Brothers, and every single time you try to get a little bit of an advantage, whether it's trying to rotate them, trying to steal a buff, they are always there, always aware of their surroundings, and always able to counter it. Oh, Promise.
Promise in trouble, gonna get
Promise,
terrified.
iya lah, tumbang lagi sih guys. Udah pasti guys. Nah, sekencang apapun Esmeralda tetap tumbang bro, 1 lawan 3.
Generated an insane amount of shield at the last second, but ultimately the same conclusion there. 3 members of Ohio Brothers pounding down and holding their foot against the neck of Promise there.
I mean, at this point, Avalon once again in a very bad spot. It's a 4K gold lead, the Ohio Brothers. What do they even do here, Private?
I mean, what you want to do here is try to get, I mean, you have to, the shot calling has to be onto a lane quickly. Right now, they're starting to react. You see the rotation already at the 4-man rotation for the Ohio Brothers. They have vision now. Are they going to be able to counteract this? It looks like already.
Nice.
Looking like about 5.
Dapat lagi ya guys ya.
Pop-up.
Nice pop-up. No return, though. Gotta keep the change.
Gila guys, best player 1 perfect turtle ya.
The cohesiveness right now of Avalon, the pop up there, but nobody in position to really take advantage of it. And it's not like it wasn't a squishy target for them that they could have bursted down. And now Mielo, 4 members.
Thunderbelt udah diamankan oleh best player 1.
Big damage.
Yalah, Tarzan.
He's gonna go down there. Cold World taken off the map as well. Promise also in a little bit of trouble. Basic cornered up. Hoon
Basic.
get away here.
Hun.
Basic wants to push down. Has a heavy crossbow.
Dia guys.
Final shot in though. Now Promise wants to try to defend this tower. The Ohio Brothers have broken through all tier 3s, looking for tier 2 down the mid side now.
Yeah,
buset, best player 1, buset lah, diterobos aja guys.
Oh man.
It's a monster.
Kelas banget ya guys ya.
And he's doing such a great job. He dives in, tanks some of the damage, uses that Phantom Execution and the Thorned Rose to kind of draw out some of those abilities from the other team. Meanwhile, in the back, the Ohio Brothers cleaning up these towers like they're supposed to, and then quickly just retreating.
Kalau
aja bro, menit 8 ya. Apakah untuk game kedua kali ini minta bantuan Lord guys buat N ya? Kita lihat saja. Harusnya sih Avalon berbenah bro. Nggak mungkin pasrah aja ya.
The characters that they pick here, you can take a look here at some of the gold here, 3K ahead of the enemy jungler right now. Martis, Tarzan sitting at 4K, while best player sitting at 7. And like the gold lead isn't that big, but when you have that big of a gold lead on one person, it speaks for your team composition, speaks for the steadfastness of this game.
The Ohio Brothers spread nicely across the map right now, right? Like Milo staying on the side, and Milo kind of always keeps this.
Lord yang pertama guys ya, ini kelihatannya minta bantuan Lord sih guys.
Now Lord gonna start getting worked on, but the Ohio Brothers don't have to rush it because I think the goal here is let's see if we can get Lord and maybe 1 or 2 members as well.
Conceal plays out.
Oh, right in the back
Buset, best player 1 lah, basic malah tumbang. Wah, udah sih. Alah. All wardnya tumbang juga. Tarzan. Wih, sekarat bro. Wih. Nah, nice banget Milo. Waduh, udah sih guys ya. Tapi tetap aja bro, best player one minta bantuan Lord ya. Nah, best player one dapetin Lord yang pertama guys ya. Super Shark. Masih aman guys.
As Avalon continue to defend, but the Ohio brothers are still once again everywhere. Milo being the ever-present nuisance. The gnat in your face that you're just trying to swat at but won't leave you alone. They will not stop. Best player forces Phantom execution to get away.
Promise. Aman aja guys.
Yeah, Lord's still coming down at mid, but this team is ready. Lanes are all gonna kind of, except for top lane, we have mid and bottom lanes about to sync up. Looking to put that pressure is the Ohio brothers.
Konsil. Udah konsil guys.
Looking for a slip up. Cold World hanging out on the backside, charging up.
Buset, sangsing. Waduh basic. Aduh guys, jedok dikit gak ngaruh ya. Charge-nya masih aman banget guys, gila. Buset Zia. Wah gila sih guys ya. Ya Tarzan tuh bang, tinggal demon doang ya. Demon doang mana bisa bro. Wah udah sih. Itu Zia fokus ke area bawah cuy. Cuma ya udahlah guys ya, udah end bro. Harusnya. Terlalu kuat guys ya dari The Ohio Brothers guys. Guys ya. 2-0 diamankan oleh The Ohio Brothers ya. Mantap banget guys, sumpah. Ini tim ngeri kali boy. 2 kali lagi menang ya udah selesai ya guys ya. Oke lah, kita next ke game yang ketiga cuy. Bye bye.